Has the Drake hate gone too far? Is it being too forced at this point? Even platforms and big companies like Spotify are even hating on the dude. I saw a video about this the other day. Let me just show y'all real quick.
So I search for Kendrick on Spotify and GNX pops up. Then I go ahead and search for Drake and Party Next Door and Some Sexy Songs for You doesn't pop up. Spotify, they claiming that Spotify's doing something wrong. Drake also liked that post, right? So I decided to test this theory and I'm gonna show you my exact screen recording. So I open Spotify, I go to Drake, I scroll down, the album's right here, right? I even decided to type his name to see what comes up. I type in Drake, the album's right here, it's here. I even took it a step further. I went to see if he was still being playlisted. Drake is the face of New Music Friday. He is the face, his music is on that playlist. Then I went and clicked on hip hop to see if he was there. And he is still the face of Rap Caviar, and his music is still being playlisted in Rap Caviar on Spotify. What I see happening is people trying to go out of their way to make excuses and reasonings for certain things, but you can go into Spotify, test this theory out yourself, and come back and let me know what happened in your comments.
If you knew the artist before all this happened, you already knew what this was. 100%. In a pen, Drake was never winning this. Crazy if you thought Drake was actually gonna win this. It was mainly about how can Drake hold himself against Kendrick. What Kendrick did to solidify this whole argument was not only did he beat him in the pen game, which I get, like I said, we knew it was gonna happen. He made a hit song out of it. And when it comes to Drake, I don't know anyone else in this generation that can make a hit song the way he can. I think a lot of people also forget how many people actually listen to Drake. It's not just people that love hip hop and rap and all that stuff. People that are listening out to country are gonna appreciate a song like Passion. Kendrick though, a lot of people that really listen to him is mainly hip hop. I wanna say honestly, let's be honest, this was the first time where outside of hip hop, now people know Kendrick. But I'll give you a benefit of the doubt though. Yes, you can make the argument, Kendrick, that song wouldn't be as big if it wasn't for Drake. And honestly, that's true. Kendrick could not have dissed anyone else in that song to make that song pop off the way it did, and for him to receive what he's received from that. Bro, it's hard because I don't want to discredit Kendrick because I do love Kendrick Lamar. I will say to this day, one of my favorite albums is the Damn album. I love that album. I think it's great. It's damn near unskippable. But Kendrick's biggest year was all about Drake. I did see though that a lot of people were saying like, oh, they couldn't find Drake's new album with, you know, Spotify and all that, and now it's back up, but before people were having trouble finding it. And a lot of people saying, look, Drake's album isn't #1, or Drake's blah blah blah, Kendrick's still on top, blah blah blah. Drake and Party Next Door album would have hit in 2016. Bro, we're in the big 2025. Party Next Door, we all know him for the bangers he put out years ago, and people can respect them, cool. Party Next Door and Drake are not hitting like that right now, and they won't hit like that for quite some time. I'ma also be honest, this is where I got some evidence, right? Yes, they're two completely different albums, but you should still approach the same way you do with one album with another, which is how you're gonna come on your verses, right? Drake is not giving Party Next Door his biggest features. Let's be honest, all right? I don't care if Party Next Door's under this, that's his boy, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. He's not doing that. Why? I'm gonna just, yeah. Her loss. That album is unskippable. I'm sorry, there's not a single song in there, maybe one that you could skip in that whole album. And that was a whole album with 21 Savage. You could tell the difference between when Drake's like, I wouldn't say respect, because he obviously respects Party Next Door, but it's almost like, all right, this is 21 Savage, I'm going all out. But then it's like this Party Next Door, like, yeah, like we're cool, but like I'm not gonna go crazy. So honestly, with the Party Next Door album, I wasn't expecting anything. That whole Drake, Spotify, Kendrick, Party Next Door, all that stuff, we will never know, honestly. I'm not riding for Kendrick or Drake. I just kind of like seeing the beef, and it's been great for hip hop. Speaking of people that I got beef with, let me just show you this video. It's a parody, all right? So don't take this too serious.
Or failing because of the food that you put in your body. Blueberries, eggs, avocado, steak, superfood, superhuman. Okay? And I even stopped gooning for today because look at what I'm eating. That's why I said you wonder why you're failing.
I don't know what it is. Something in dudes when they have a steak with asparagus and maybe potatoes or some veggies there, they all of a sudden just take in the role that like, oh my god, like I'm obviously better than everyone. I've never seen people act so prestigious once they put asparagus on that plate. Some people are calm with it, but some people are like, if you're not eating this, then you're blah blah blah. And it's like, all right, bro, I know how your breakfast goes, like the eggs and the egg whites, and you have a smoothie, and then your lunch, you have a little, like, I know how this goes, bro. Like you're like everyone else. You're copying everyone else. Try something different, bro. And to act like you're better than everyone because you're eating better and you're eating cleaner. I've seen this video like 20 times in the past like 2 minutes. Like, what are you talking about? Like, no, I don't care about your asparagus, your steak, and your potatoes that you've made like literally like a week ago because you meal prepped it. That's all you're doing. Like, no, I don't care. I don't care. See, I don't think this is a series or anything. I think it's just me yapping. Honestly, it's like videos that I see and I'm like, might as well just make a video on it because they're either trending topics or just something to talk about, really. And it's different from watching a video on the then, and it's trying to switch it up a bit. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. This video going up on Sunday because you already know how this goes. Love y'all, appreciate y'all, talk to y'all in a bit, and peace out.